What is enlightenment? And what is the misconception? What are the misconceptions we have about being an enlightened person? And can only some selected people be enlightened and the rest of the people are destined to have a miserable lives? Probably not. My name is Nancy and I am a mindset coach, and my passion is to help people to transform their lives by destroying and releasing their problems in the seed level and the metaphysical plane so it won't happen or come back again. And in this channel I like to talk about manifestation, healing in all levels, mentally, physically and spiritually, and at the metaphysical level, vibrations, frequencies, the soul journey, the correction of the soul in this physical reality, the different dimensions, karma, past life and reincarnation, all with the purpose to serve you and transform and be happier every day. So, what happened when we hear enlightenment? I remember long ago when I was desiring to have my own enlightenment, I believed only like these unrealistic masters and someone living in the far away in a mountain will reach that. And I was always dreaming with the day I could travel and go to a faraway land so I can receive the knowledge and the wisdom to become enlightened myself. What happened? I never went to that land. I stay in New York. But right where you are, you have the very things that are going to help you to be enlightened. Because what happened? You can go to a temple, you can learn tools, but at the end of the day, sitting behind a wall and hiding yourself in a wall behind doors, it's not going to help you at all to overcome anything. Every single spiritual master I know teach people and they kick them out and say them, now go and find the things that you need to transform in yourself. So the very same things, the very same challenge you are going through are created for you to transform. I share in another videos how to transform a challenge into a miracle or into a blessing. It is easy? No, because when you are there, it's like, are you kidding me? I am suffering and you're telling me I have to see this as a blessing? But the difference when people reach the enlightenment is they reach a level where they can feel pain but not to suffer, because pain is part of this existence. Being in pain all day long for 20-30 years is not enlightenment. You can recognize when something is painful because we are under universal laws. And the contrast of cause and effect, light and darkness, is always here. Polarity is one of those universal laws. And the only place where we are going to experience how powerful we really are is when we have a challenge. You will never know how powerful you are until you overcome that and you say, wow, I did it. Because having a life that is easy, and this is a lot going on in the spiritual community, that everybody has to behave, everybody has to be happy, so I am happy. You're not learning anything. You're not learning anything. You're just pretending, study spirituality, so then to blame others because you are not taking responsibility on yourself. A real master can feel triggered because triggers always show something, but they are not a slave of their own lower emotions. So we are going to go through a pain and suffering because it's part of the contrast to observe what we created through many lifetimes. and from my point of view, from the beginning of time. And we are in an amazing time in human history where people have the tools and is becoming aware and is powerful enough to destroy all the negative creations that been going on for a long time. Because we cannot pretend something doesn't exist. We can observe what happened and then decide something different, decide a new outcome, decide something that is going to benefit all humanity. So every single person go to the same path. Maybe one people is more reach there faster. Maybe they've been working on themselves for a long time, over many lifetimes. Some people is not even aware of themselves. So what is enlightenment? It's come from light and darkness. Living in the darkness, obviously you don't see anything. So what is enlightenment? I mentioned before, this is the dimension where everything is polarity, cause and effect, light and darkness. The people who is living in the darkness are not aware of even their own self. They're not even aware of their own thoughts. They're not aware of their behaviors. They are not aware of the limited beliefs. They're not even aware when they talk. They're just talk and talk without even thinking. That is living in the darkness. That is just being comfortable in the darkness. Enlightenment is when you start to be aware and inject light to that darkness until that darkness become all light. Because we come from the light with the source, God, whatever you want to call it, which is only light and goodness. And because we are here in this physical reality, we are so far away from that goodness. And you don't need to die right now. That I don't really believe that, if you do good things, then you die and you go to... No, heaven and hell is going on right now. It's your mental state that is heaven or hell. What are you thinking all day long? Are pleasant thoughts? Or thoughts that have you out of balance, hating, judging someone, being resentful? We know all those negative emotions that create darkness. So, who is living in hell? People who has negative thoughts. There is nothing worse to wake up or not being able to sleep because you have all that negativity going on. What is heaven? Having pleasant thoughts, having harmony, having peace, feeling love for everything, not just love when you love someone else, love for every single thing, and a level of acceptance that everything that is happening is for your own good. So, it is easy? Probably not so much, because if it was, everybody will be enlightened. It takes an effort to really transform your life and decide, I don't want to suffer. Yeah, I can feel the pain, but I don't want to suffer. I want to have the decision to have and choose my own thoughts instead of being a slave for the recycling of thoughts and a slave of their own feelings. And this is very achievable, but it takes some kind of energy to start to analyze where is your consciousness. If you are becoming aware of your consciousness and your thoughts, you are in a good path. If you don't even know what's happening, probably you will need more time. But at the end of the day, we all are going to the same direction. So that's it for today. And if you're here, please give me a like so more people can find my work. And subscribe if you want to hear more about this type of wisdom. Click the notification button so you will never miss the videos that are going to help you to transform your life. And I will see you next time. As always, I wish you a day full of miracles. Bye bye.